What's up, Rhody Foody fam? Welcome back to our channel. My name is Lupe in the city. All right, guys, I just want to preface this by saying that this is going to be a short video. Don't have a lot of daylight here, but I was able to... So a while ago, I went to Popeyes, and I saw online that they had the raspberry cheesecake fried pie, right? And that they had chocolate beignets. So I go to my... my local Popeyes, which we have a few, and they all didn't have them. I was like, what the heck is going on here? I see these chocolate beignets. I go online, I go on YouTube. No one's done a video yet. So then I find out that they're only in like super select like areas. So I was like, all right, well, let's find out what it is. The nearest ones, and I had a call about like a dozen different Popeyes, was in Boston. And I don't live that far from Boston. So I was like, shipping up to Boston, son. So here we go. Chocolate beignets, guys. Look at that. If you don't know what a beignet is, it's basically like a French donut. It's pastry. It's pillowy. It's heavenly, I guess is the best way of saying it. This is a glass of almond milk from my house. I'm one of those people that has to have something to drink with something else. But anyways, let's take a quick bite and see what's going on with these beignets from Popeyes. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about right there, son. That's pretty good. That was worth the drive. That was worth the phone calls and drive. So they basically they put them in these like kind of like when you go to a pastry shop, you know, the kind of the wax papery, and they put the beignets in here and they just dump like a ton of like powdered sugar, whatever this like confectiony sugar is. It just goes right on for you to just do as you please. Let's bite into another one here. The drip drip. Oh man. Look at that. It's a pastry. Oh my god. And I went to a Popeyes that was literally didn't have a drive-thru. It was one of those towns like, so Boston is kind of like New York City, where it's like New York City, but then you have like these surrounding boroughs or surrounding towns that are also kind of like part of the metro area. So Boston's kind of the same way. So when you go through these towns where they have different names, but then you see Boston Police Department, you're like, I'm not in Boston, I'm in so-and-so town. So it's kind of like that. So I had literally never, ever... Oh, we got Brad in here. I had never, ever been in this part of Boston. And I never, ever have been to a Popeyes that didn't have a drive-thru. And it was popping, son. Oh, my God. So these, you can get these in 3, 6, and order of 9s. And essentially, I forgot how much the 3 is, because obviously I ordered the 12, right? But the dozen is $7.49. $7.49. I want to say that the 6 was like $5.99, and the 3 was like $2.99. $2.99, $5.99, and $7.99. I don't know if that sounds right, guys. But these were elusive. I called every single one in Rhode Island, surrounding Rhode Island. And basically, I read an article somewhere that they had them in Boston. So again, guys, that's why we shipped up, because I definitely wanted to try these guys. Look at that. This might be the thumbnail, actually. Let's do a new thumbnail. I don't know. Whichever one you guys see is the one that we used. All right, here we go. Down the hatch. Le perfecta. I'm not French. So, I don't know when they're going to be rolling it out to the rest of the country, but when these hit your market, guys, I would definitely... I live about, depending on Boston traffic, I live about 45 minutes, sometimes an hour away from Boston. So the reason I ordered the dozen too is because I wanted to have a couple right, and they make them like fresh to order. I went up to the lady and I was like, I need 12. She goes, you want 12? I don't think anybody has ordered 12 beignets yet at Popeyes. So she looked at me and was like, yeah, that's gonna be a couple minutes. I said, that's fine. I'm here. I don't mind waiting for food. I'm not one of those people like, where's my food? It's like, guys, if you ever worked in a restaurant industry, if you were ever a server, a bartender, a busboy, a cook, a manager, anything, you learn to be extremely forgiving and extremely tolerant and extremely patient when it comes to anything that has to do with the restaurant industry. So I said, yeah, absolutely, no problem. And then, again, this one was popping. It was like, this one definitely made millions of dollars. Whoever owns that franchise, kudos, because they were killing it. And then, so I'm sitting there, and they came out piping hot. So again, guys, beignets are fried. They're these pastries that are fried, and they usually just dusted a little bit on top. I've never had a beignet that had something in them like this, or at least chocolate. It's almost like, I don't want to say, it has the consistency of like Nutella, but it's not Nutella. Unless the Nutella extra flavoring got kind of fried out of it. But I don't mind kind of waiting for that. And man, when I popped one in, like super fresh in the car driving down back to Rhode Island, I ate 3. I had powdered sugar all over me. I'm wearing black, which is very daring around powdered sugar. This like confectionery sugar, you know, it comes like that, and then it's just like, yeah, it turned into like almost like chalk, but like finer than chalk. But it's sweet like sugar. So, oh, when you get them fresh, guys, it depends if you're a maniac like me, but there was 2 of us in the car, so that's why I got 12 also, because we wanted to have a couple fresh. And then I knew as soon as I got back to Rhode Island, I wanted to do a quick video for you guys. Again, because I hadn't seen anyone doing the Popeyes chocolate-filled beignets yet on YouTube. So I was like, YouTube definitely needs this to have Popeyes, the new on there, since a lot of times, a lot of these restaurants and a lot of these fast food places, their test markets are like in bigger cities or like bigger regions like California or the South or the Southwest. Very rarely do they test stuff like in the Northeast up here in New England. So as soon as I saw that, again, guys, down the hatch. Should I dunk it? I mean, this is a channel that we can do whatever the heck we want, right? You guys give me a thumbs up. Thumbs up the video if I should dunk it. And comment below and say, Loop, don't you dare dunk a beignet in almond milk. I will disown you. I'll still stay subscribed to their channel. I'll still watch you. But I won't forgive you. What's the answer? Thumbs up? All right, down the hatch. Like a donut. Look at that. Also, guys, let me know if you're team milk or if you're team like nut milk, essentially. Yeah, it dunks. I love almond milk. I love cashew milk. I put a restriction on myself when it comes to chocolate almond milk or chocolate cashew milk. I can't buy it. I refuse to buy it because I know I'm just going to be like a complete 5-year-old, just unattended, just eating like a complete lunatic. So, but if you guys, again, when it comes out, go get it. Chocolate-filled beignets, Popeyes. I'm actually recommending this. I am recommending a fast food item. This is really good. They did a really good job. Make sure that they're fresh. Tell them if they have a few made, say, hey, do you mind get those fresh? Because it's going to make a big difference. All right, guys? Like, comment, subscribe. Kind of cool being the first video doing something on YouTube. So we're such a small channel, but you know, we're on our rush to get 2,500 subscribers by Halloween. We love you guys. Again, like, comment, subscribe, be well, eat well, and as always, take care of each other.